All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping things easy by your side.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It's John and Jenna with Flippin' Ain't Easy. Welcome to the last 2 weeks of 2025. And I'll wait for her to be done with this. Okay. Amateurs. So how's your Q4? I mean, by now it's kind of too late. If it sucks, there's no turning around Q4 with the last 2 weeks of the year. I'm sorry to say. This is when the time when you get a lot of your last minute Christmas shoppers. So maybe a little bit of a turnaround for the next couple days. But I believe I saw someone say something that used to say get it in time for Christmas. Now it doesn't say that anywhere on here on eBay. But
I've seen it on other websites.
You know, there's time to get gifts. But I'd say no later than the 17th, maybe 18th, depending on where they're at in relation to you. If they're in Hawaii and you're on the mainland, if they're in Alaska, or if they're trying to send it to like Puerto Rico,
Australia.
Oh, definitely not Australia. That ship like sailed like a week ago, or maybe more than a week ago, a couple weeks ago. So today I was getting the things picked. We had, I'd say about 25 sales, which is a little bit below average if you consider the ASP. It may not seem very high at all, but we sell higher value items or higher ASP, average sale price. And I noticed that on her store that there were a couple items that were now like that have multi-quantity that have like one left in stock. And I'm like, no, that's okay. This has been happening for a while, but kind of off and on.
Also, it's not only doing what you're going to say it's doing, but it is also changing the shipping amount, the weight, all the dimensions.
We'll get to that because I didn't know about that.
Okay.
So,
I meant to tell you.
So we had two in the store that sold that were part of a multi-quantity thing, and it had more than one left, but it said we only had one in stock. I think I've talked about this before. But it's like, what's going on here? So I thought maybe it's just account specific. So I'm on the other account, the main store, getting the stuff picked. And I'm like, okay, I've got those damn dog ramps that I told you guys about that are finally starting to sell. I have them priced at like $79.99. Free shipping, because shipping was like $17 for one and $37 for the other. Mm-hmm. And, you know, of course, markdown sale gets them down to like $67 after the markdown sale and coupon. And it said that instead of the 10 that I have in stock, it said that I had one. But what happened is, okay, when that one sold, it said it had one, and then the other one sold like a couple hours later, saying I had zero. When I have them in my storage or my shed. So I'm like, okay, this is a problem, and this explains why throughout the years we have stuff that's in our inventory. And this may not be the only reason, but we have stuff on our shelves that aren't listed. And if you have this kind of thing happening, if I wouldn't have noticed that, not being in tune with how many ramps that I actually did have, I would have not known. Those would have been sitting in the shed, and that's money that you're losing because other buyers are looking for that. They're buying from someone else and not you, all because of this eBay problem. Now, I did click the question mark deal. Reported it, said, Jonathan, get this right. That's the guy who is over that department, apparently. So I said, you guys need to fix this because it's affecting both of my accounts. And, you know, I'm willing to bet I may not have caught some of this. And it's just annoying. You know, you do your best to try to get these things listed. And if it's multi-quantity, you have to kind of now remember how many of each item you have because it doesn't look right that there's only one left. So maybe it's only me that it's happening to. I want to know if it's happening to you, or have you even noticed this? I think it's a problem. Now, you said you encountered something else because of this?
Yeah, on one of those dog ramps, it then zeroed, or it gave it was 1 ounce, and it was one by one by one. And so obviously it said zero, the customer paid $0 for shipping, and so I kind of freaked out knowing that this is a giant box, and I go and it's now $37 with the accurate information.
But it was 37 when I pulled it up. But the other one said 17.
Yeah,
How did
that
it know?
one was 17. That one was fine. That one worked. That one had the right dimensions, all the right weight, everything was good. It's the second one that did not.
But see, I looked at, for whatever reason, when I was seeing that happen, I went to look at the shipping label because I'm used to her like going, why did you charge free shipping on this? You made nothing on it. Now, look, these are items I was telling Archie I was going to go put on the curb for large item pickup because I didn't want to deal with them. Now, the shed gives me room to store them. So I said, I'm just going to mark them with free shipping, $79.99. After my markdown sale and coupon, it's going to knock it down to like in the 60s. And I'm fine with that. If the label's anywhere up to $40, I'm good because after fees, I'm still making a little bit. And she was like, you're not going to make nothing. It's not worth your time to sell that. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't buy it. I bought this thinking that I was going to do better. Now, remember, I'm into these for $3.25. So it ain't like I'm not going to make money, a little bit. But it's one of those buys where you think you're going to do a little bit better than you actually do based on sold comps, and it just never materializes that way. So
how many more do we have left?
According to this, we have six now. I thought we had 10. We had 8 for sale, and it knocked it down to 1, and then it knocked it down to 0 when the other one sold. But thankfully, I kind of am in tune with that. If I wouldn't have noticed it, it would be just more inventory sitting around. So want to know what you guys think about that. It's just yet another glitch, but this has been going on a smaller scale for years, and it just didn't annoy me enough other than to maybe mention it to you guys in passing on a previous live. But now I'm annoyed enough to spend time to someone at my... Oh, there goes our mailman. That's good. Our FedEx guy came, and so this is the segment of the show where our mailman comes to pick up. We've got pretty good amount, pretty large items, so hopefully he is in a good mood today. So we're dealing with another annoyance. And see, look, this is not me complaining. I'm still selling on eBay. I'm happy to sell on eBay. I make money on eBay. But the problem is that we all need to kind of be aware of when these kind of things happen. Let me turn this stupid thing off. This is why I never get my notifications, because I constantly am toggling my volume on my phone on and off, and that's another issue altogether. But the other annoyance that I see, another thing that's really kind of, maybe it's just me, I don't think so. When I am typing, like when I was typing that complaint about this to eBay, I would type and I'd get like 3 or 4 letters in and it would not do anything. And I'd have to keep hitting the letter just to get it to take. Anybody have that when they're typing something? Oh, more fun packages. All right.
He said he's going to put them down the chimney next shed.
Oh, boy. Got more returns. I mean, this is a good sign. When you're making sales, you get returns. So I don't let it bother me all that much. But I'm not able to... If I had to go into Word, type up exactly, MS Word, type up exactly what I wanted to say, and then copy and paste it into the form. I find when I do a return refund, let's say I'm making an adjustment to the refund, eBay makes you type in a reason why. If you're rejecting a return that's beyond 30 days, eBay makes you type a reason why. There's other things, I think, when you're when you're working with a case, like an item not received case, and you want to kind of explain what's going on. It is all, I mean, even if you sit there and peck, I'm a fast typer, but even if I was to sit there and peck on the keyboard, it's not taking, and it's very, very slow and laggy. And that's only on that. If I'm in a listing, making a listing, I don't have that. And it's almost like they reserved, maybe it's taking up too much bandwidth, or something's going on where they don't want to dedicate resources to those things. But it's going to make people say, you know what, I had a complaint about this, but obviously I can't type it in properly, so I'm not even going to bother. And that's kind of what happened here today. So a couple annoyances with eBay. am I surprised? You see my surprised face. I'm not at all surprised. But again, this show, this live, is where we sort of shared this information with each other. So now you're on the lookout. If you have multi-quantity, kind of keep a mental note of how many of that item that you should have. Because if you see that it's sold and you only have one left, chances are you have more than that, and you need to go in and revise your listing. So let's see who we have with us today. We got Thomas S. Nice to see you, Thomas. Brenda Smith says, hello, everyone. Watching Primo and got the notification. So you guys got in there that early, hours ago. Here's a tip from Thomas. Monday tip number 1. If you use Rollo labels, I have noticed that the labels are coming loose with the cold weather this year. Yeah, always affix the labels as well as you can to your packaging. Many times I have received packages, just maybe ordering stuff, and the labels is either coming off or they have to repackage it or relabel it because the label's halfway gone. So he's all good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And you know what? He's working this week, right?
He works 6 days in a row this week.
Okay. So I'd say probably, well, we got to find out if he's working next week. I want to give him we give our carrier $100, as a thank you for taking care of us. So I want to give it as close to the actual holiday as we can while he's here. So I don't want to find out we wait till next week and he's off all week. So that's a good tip. Number 2 tip from Thomas says, never put clear tape over thermal labels. A little moisture and the label turns white. Now, I didn't know that, but I do know that it gets distorted.
Also, the USPS can't scan a barcode under tape.
Why are you throwing signs today?
Excuse me?
What's with the signs? You're doing this and that. People are going to think you're like Illuminati.
No.
It's part of the big conspiracy,
I know.
Let's not do this or
That's
whatever.
No, come on. Stop it.
None of that? Okay.
No.
Thomas says, every day at UPS, I see labels coming up blank due to taping down labels. If you're going to do it, do the edges. Well,
Yes.
Now, that is with thermal. With regular printed out paper, it should be fine. In fact, most people who, either beginning resellers or buyers who are sending something back are going to send it back with tape. What do you think I was saying?
No, your phone's vibrating. It threw me off.
My phone always vibrates. I had to turn the damn thing down because this is why I can't find my phone half the time. So I lay it down, and I'm not getting any notifications someone's at the door because the thing's on silent, because I just probably either stopped recording and I had to keep it on silent or was doing a live like right now and turned it off. Mike Metco says, hi, John and Jen and FAA family. Oh, no, not another eBay glitch. Can't wait to see what you've discovered, John, and I'm sure you have some solution. I don't have a solution. I've tried to report it to eBay now. They do not send you, at least I haven't seen a message. No message from eBay saying, oh, we've got your message. I mean, it would be nice to get a little acknowledgement when you send in a complaint. Maybe they get people misusing that. When you click on the little question mark and it says comment, when you put your comment in, or you shake your phone, right? And it's the weirdest thing, but you shake the phone while you're in the app and it gives you the screen that says, would you like to, maybe it thinks you're pissed off and you're in the app and you're like, damn this eBay. Oh, would you like to complain? Sure. So that is what I think is going on. But do I expect them to get back to me? No. Do I hope that they fix it? Yes, because again, I think that problem is going to cause unsuspecting sellers. Now look, I'm talking only less than 5% of my inventory is multi-quantity. So for those of you who have stores with a lot of multi-quantity, you really got to be on top of how many items you have, because the last thing you want is to have half of your store now down to one item in your listing, and you don't even know how many. You have to go back and recheck everything. It's going to take time away. It's going to cause you to miss some sales, I think. So I think it could be a huge problem for people as we go forward. What's wrong?
I also would like to say happy birthday to Todd.
Yes, Mr.
It
Todd.
was yesterday.
But he's heard that 80 times already in his life.
So he gets to hear it 81 times.
Okay.
So happy
birthday,
We
Todd.
love
Larry
you.
Todd. Happy birthday. And
I hope
give
your
it a
eyes
little-
are doing better.
Give it a little.
My hands are freezing.
It is not cold. This woman here is made of snow or something because it's not cold in here.
I'm made of ice.
Snoopy Collector is with us. I've been taping my Rolo labels. Hope they don't go bad. If you're going to tape your Rolo labels, tape the edges.
Yeah.
Not where they're covering
just
any words.
do not let it. Don't put tape over the barcode. I did that quite a few times a couple years ago, and our guy that we have now told me that it's very difficult for the scanner to pick up because it shows a shadow.
Are you using labels that don't stick well? I have not come across any, for at least for us. We use the Jaden's printer still.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't call it a Temu version of a Rolo printer. I think it's very, very reliable.
I
Maybe it
like
doesn't
it
have
a
the
lot.
fancy software and stuff like that.
No, but it's we don't need all that when we're just trying to print a label. I don't want nothing super fancy. I just want it to do its job when I tell it to do its
Yeah,
job.
if you're doing like, let's say, other than just printing out shipping labels, if you're doing like, one thing I was doing one time when we had the Rolo printer is I made the little small coupon code thing that I would have and I'd place in the package as a private coupon that I'd say, take an additional 20% off on your next purchase. Thank you for buying from us. And guess how many repeat customers I had with that trying that experiment? 0. So we don't do that anymore. Thomas says it doesn't happen every time, but enough to notice. Next time I'll take a picture and post to Discord.
Yeah, and he should know because he works for you.
Is Thomas hanging out with us today, or is he eating dinner?
He actually went to bed.
Oh, okay.
And said, I saw a good night.
Okay. Well, we'll see you on the replay there, Thomas.
There it is. Yeah, dinner in
Duncan
bed
says
for me.
700 in sales and more payments coming. Too much work. I
Oh.
wanted to take the day easy. Never any downtime,
You
but
can
still
do
better
it!
than 9 to 5. Let me tell you guys something. I would have rather yesterday worked from the time I got, this whole weekend, from the time I got up all the way through without sleeping Saturday night until Sunday night. I would have rather have tried and attempted that than what the hell I did this weekend. So, Saturday...
Hey, you could have had what I had to do this weekend.
Well, but see, that was the thing. I had the choice. You had the choice of, I bought her this, what is it?
It's a vanity.
It's a vanity thing she wanted for Christmas. I said, do you want me to wrap this damn thing and put it behind the tree? It's a huge box. And she picked it out. So like, we're not like little kids waiting for Santa. We just like say, okay, I want this. Okay, you're going to get it. Do you want to wait for Christmas or do you want it now? I want it now. So the box has been sitting, and she finally this weekend started putting it together. And I, because of Mr. Primo, because he wants to talk about food all the time on his live stream, was talking about tamales. And it's like, ooh, I haven't made tamales in 6 years. It's a wild hair that I was dealing with. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna make tamales. So I went to the Mexican Mart up here. There's a couple of them that we go to, and they have the best produce, and they have all the authentic stuff, and got it all, and spent most of my Saturday dealing with that. Kind of started a little late, and then I said, okay, food. I just did the food prep. We did chicken and smoked pork, red chili tamales, and
So good.
I assembled them. Well, I had a golf tournament that I was obligated. I told someone I'd go and play, so went and played that. Came back, took a 20-minute power nap, and then went in there and for 6 more hours was in there putting them together and putting them in the steam. So they are done. It's going to be another 6 years before I do that again.
It wasn't 6 years. We didn't do it last year, but we did it the year before. Remember when Veronica and I sat in the kitchen and did it?
I guess. Okay. I must have forgotten that time because it was so traumatic that I forgot about it. It's like, I'm just too old for this crap. Just standing around in the kitchen, things start to hurt that never hurt before, okay?
Try putting together every freaking piece
But
of
I
furniture
told
in this house.
I told you, I said, look, I will put your vanity together if you come in here and get in the kitchen and put these tamales together.
I don't know
I'll
how
be
to
glad
make
to do it,
tamales.
but I can't build your thing if I'm in there putting the tamales together. So it was kind of, I couldn't be in two places at once.
I mean,
So she's in there cussing up a storm and like, honey, come here.
no, I only said that twice when I
Well,
couldn't
you said
get.
it. I didn't see how many times. You said it.
Actually, it was only one time. You had to help me
No.
with the hinges.
You had to help me hold something as well.
Yeah,
But
that's what
Thomas
I'm
says, dinner and bed for me. In 10 days, I'll be back to normal work-life schedule. We'll be able to hang out for longer. Au revoir, les amis. I think I said that right.
Good
64
night,
hours.
sweet sleep, sweet dreams.
You're doing the good work, getting our packages moving. Jovial says 64 hours for a package to go 53 miles. Sent on 12/10/25. Only 1,900 more miles to go. Thanks, USPS.
Wow.
At least you're consistent.
True.
At least you have an idea where your package is. At least you can see that it's moving.
Yeah.
I think I've got to follow up. I still have that one that I have to follow up on an item not received. Here it is. Jovial says, let me start over. Hey, FA fam. Happy Cupcake Day. Is it Happy Cupcake Day?
I like updates.
Why do you got to talk about that kind of stuff this time of year? It's already bad enough with the Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're just dealing with that kind of stuff. Just
Well, next weekend we're gonna do. We're gonna bake. We're gonna do cookies.
this weekend.
And I want to make those the Rice Krispie treat ball things you were talking about.
I was telling her when I was a kid, my dad used to make these peanut butter balls, and I thought like it was peanut butter like with Rice Krispies, right? And then he dipped them into like confectioner's chocolate or whatever the hell that is, and that was like absolutely the bomb.
Is that the powdered chocolate?
No,
Okay, good.
no, it's just regular
I don't like-
chocolate that you put into like a thing and you let it melt and you just.
Well, you said confectioner.
I
so
don't
that
know.
made me
I
think
just
of
look
powdered
when you're a
sugar.
kid, you don't know. No, that's confectioner's sugar or whatever the hell it is. Okay.
Oui,
Oui, Francis says.
Crunchy.
Anna DeFlipper says hello, FA chat and John and Jenna.
Hello.
It's auction Monday and I'm already in for almost $200.
Oh boy.
It'll probably be more by the time John reads this.
Oh no.
I'm glad. Hopefully it's $250 by now. Coppercat says, hello, FA family. I've had a great weekend selling the last of my Christmas items. Thankful not to have to store the rest of the year. So my question is, and I posed this question on Primo's Live, and I don't know if I got many answers because honestly, when I'm on his live stream, I am working while his live stream's on, and I really don't have a lot of time to sit in the chat like you guys do right now.
We forgot to put them in the crate.
Are we speaking French again, or what? What's going on? You said we. Can you, Miss Monsieur, put them away?
Yeah.
Go night.
Come on, let's go
Hit
night-night.
it. Hit it.
Come on.
These guys. The only reason why we don't let them run around the house when it's we're doing the live stream is because they think that they're in charge, and they think they're going to start barking and telling us to wrap it up. They've done that many, many times, and it's like, no. We're not going to play that game. So they get to think that we're leaving, and they're very calm in their crate, and that's where they kind of hang out until we're done. Duncan's.
Mad at you.
Who?
Woo!
Chewy is?
You should have heard the.
Oh, yeah, he likes to huff at me when he's pissed off at me.
Yeah.
He gets frustrated with me. He absolutely
He went
does.
in the bedroom, and he opened his door, and he said. Said,
Gotta
I'm
love it.
sorry.
Gotta love it.
Sorry, Choo-Choo.
But my question I was asking on the live, on Primo's Live is, how many people are just saying, okay, time to shut it down. I don't want to deal, well, a couple things. Maybe it's slower for you this time of year, and it's like, all right, most of my customers have already bought from me, and it's slow, so might as well just take the next 2 weeks off, spend time with family, go travel, whatever. And or how many people are shutting down, or how many people on the other side of that coin are grinding through it, despite the distractions and stuff. Because we have distractions coming in next week, and I know that I'm not going to be able to just shut it down. I'm not going to shut it down. So.
Well, you will certain periods.
Oh
of
yeah,
time,
I mean, not to say that I'm not going. I may list only a few items in a day. You know, I might find a moment to go list 2 or 3 items, do my end item sell similar process, and be done with it. But I just want to know how many people are just they take strategically planned time off and either go on vacation mode or set their handling so they don't have to deal with it but once during this time. So Thomas says, they're talking to each other, so I won't go into
he's
that.
got a KFC shirt that's still...
Duncan says, I'm working hard for the money.
You can do it!
That's right. You can do it. And
See?
how, and also thoughts are going out to the folks in Australia with all that happened yesterday. How far are you, Duncan, from
Yeah.
that?
I hope you're all the way across the...
What was it, Bodie Beach or something?
The country.
Bodie Beach?
Bondi Beach.
Bondi Beach?
Well, it's Bondi, because you want to know why I know that?
What? Because the Australian guy was saying Bondi?
Bondi Sands is their tanning lotion.
Thomas says, I got fired for taking home the leftover buttermilk biscuits from KFC.
Oh, no.
And their biscuits aren't worth getting
They're
fired
not.
over. Not at all. Now, Popeye's biscuits are worth getting fired over. They have that nice, flaky, buttery top. No. Thomas says, okay, I'm really leaving now. Passez une bonne vie. I just like listening to John trying to speak French. Well, I can tell you my French teacher didn't like hearing me speak French. Kenneth Young says, hey, John and Jenna, I got my top-rated seller status back. There we go.
Woo! Love to hear it.
There's Spam and Primo. They're playing with their books right now. Duncan says, John, parlez-vous français? Yes. What's up, FA family? Nice to see you,
Hello,
Andy Reno.
Andy.
Henri Squaw says, thanks for the tips.
Henri
to
Squaw.
Thomas. And Andy Reno says, hit the like for your sale.
That's
we
right.
tell you guys to hit the like button. We give you a sale within the next 24 hours. And it's sort of like the eBay algorithm. We cannot explain how it works. Jackie Bleckner's with us, and Joe
Hello.
Samar. Just hello, all. The weatherman says we may have sunshine Wednesday, the first time in almost 3 weeks.
Oh, no. I would be very depressed.
Callie Deb says hello and happy Monday, everyone. I hope that everyone is enjoying good fourth quarter sales.
Yes.
Better than normal.
It's better than last year and the year prior, for sure.
So if I am looking at, I'll give you guys an update here. Can you move that? It's in my way, please. Por favor.
You can't have the whole
I have the
desk.
whole screen.
I have 2 inches.
Are you done? Okay, thank you. I have to navigate this thing. You guys wonder why the show doesn't run as smoothly as it should, because I have to navigate past things that don't need to be up. So here is our update for the year. We have 2 more weeks. I'm not going to do this next year. If someone says, hey, you're just one of those guys on YouTube that talk a big game and don't make more than $5, then I'll maybe show my numbers, but maybe one time. But here it is. We are at $144,285 on the main store, 8.3% increase over last year. Looks like we are going to finish, even if we really got slow the next 2 weeks, I think we're still going to finish above last year. 1915. So we are not. It doesn't seem like we're going to hit 2,000 items. We're gonna get close, but I don't see it happening in 2 weeks. I don't think so. $75.34 average ASP, all with an upward arrow. That is absolutely what we want. And look, going into next year, I don't need to have double-digit improvements as long as I keep. The goal for me really is how do I get the number of items increased in my store, and so the goal is to get it up to 400 to 500 in the main, and that's going to take. I'm clicking on all kinds of things when I shouldn't be. That's going to take a lot of focus, I think, for me. A lot of focus, and then we're looking at, by the time I'd say summer rolls around, we're looking at some a lot more AI implementations. I'll say that. I'm confident, whether it's something that I put into place myself, which I have been working on, or whether it's something else. So we will be doing that.
Supposed to rain on Christmas Day.
Duncan says, my store total number of items fallen below 200 again. I cannot keep up.
Yes, you can.
You can do it!
Alexa keeps sending me weather alerts. Last one was for winds.
Oh, I hate the wind. Hate it with a passion.
Jody says, hi, John, Jenna, and FA family. Happy Monday. Sales still going strong. We hit our minimum monthly profits needed amount yesterday. Quickest it's happened since starting reselling with Sun 2.5 years ago. That means you're in a positive direction. And really, here's the thing. It's a good idea to be in tune with what you've done the last year or two and to see what kind of progress you're making. If you're going in the wrong direction, it's probably a good idea. And this is just some unsolicited advice. You can throw it in the trash with half of the advice I put out there all year. But I think it's solid advice. If you're trending downward, it's probably a time to try something different. Try something new. Take on a different task of reselling. Try different things. Getting out of your comfort zone, it's not fun, but once you get more comfortable with being uncomfortable, you're going to see opportunities that you didn't even know existed. So that would be my advice for that. My dude says Michael Mullet. Nice to see you.
Hello.
I think Michael just called you a dude. Mark Suddick says, hi all, I hope everyone had a good sales weekend. Ours was only okay. $500 something on Saturday. Yesterday was like $250, and this is on the main. And today we're only at like $100 something. I had a $100 item. It was a $130 item. The guy offered me $90 plus shipping, so it was going to be over $100. And 15 minutes later, he said ordered by mistake. How do you do that? How do you offer a certain fixed price for an item by mistake? I've never been able to figure that out. But yeah, we only have $90 on the main right now. We had 221 yesterday and 587 on Saturday. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep grinding. Underscore says, looks like John remembered the volume today. I always try. I always try.
Hello, Gail.
Only 10 days till Christmas. We got Gail Carlson and BBC News. Warning sucks. Warnings UK. Sorry. I'm trying to read it.
So sorry. He's.
I am trying to read a run-on sentence. Sorry. Callie Deb says, sales have been great. Nice to see you. Lisa Duray is with us.
Hello, Devon.
Short Coin Devon says, please smash the like button on your way in and get that last minute eBay sale. Yes, and get that sale within the next 24 hours.
I can't guarantee you'll get it for Christmas.
Saw hi to Callie Debs. Time to sell collectibles says, hello, John, Jen, and FA Monday.
Hello.
It's a comfortable 25 degrees tonight in Maryland.
No, that's not.
It would be comfortable sitting next to a fireplace. I think that'd be comfortable. Hit the like for Duncan is hitting his own like for some free item not received. Spam says, whoops.
Whoa, what happened?
This mouse has been going crazy.
I think it's you just like to click and scroll and roll.
I have been having problems with, this is unrelated to the eBay thing I was talking about too. I have been having some issues with my mouse and my keyboard just doing weird things. Mm-hmm. So I think there's something going on with my computer.
It's the user.
I heard that. Spam says, I'm still seeing get in time for Christmas. I'm guessing the seller's shipping time has an impact. Yeah, I think it could be. If you have a buyer that's looking at an item, that might be a few states over. They're probably seeing that. The Tampa Bay Picker says, my weekend was super slow, and today is also only one sale. Yeah. Christina is with us. Says, hi, John and Jenna. Happy Monday, everyone. The Tree Cat hat and T-shirt arrived. Great quality. Thanks so much. Yeah, these are
very good.
Very good quality shirts. I believe these are, what the hell is that T? I'm forgetting now the label. Well, it's a good T-shirt. Really good quality, and I believe these are New Era hats that they give out. And we will be doing another one at the end of the show, so stay tuned. Hang out with us, and we will see if we can get you one. Brenda Smith says, 20 degrees in Massachusetts, and my husband wants to move back to New Hampshire, where he grew up, where it gets negative.
Oh, no. I could not survive in that, you guys. I don't know. I give it to you, you know. I just can't. Cold, bone-chilling cold is not for me.
We have Kyle Cameron.
Hello,
first
Kyle.
First time commenting on a live show. Thanks for being here for a reseller community. You guys are great.
Well, thank you. You're great.
It's what you guys make up this whole thing. I'm just a
Yeah.
guy talking to myself in front of a camera without you guys showing up here. So thank you so much for being the best part of this channel as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Because I ain't the best part of this channel, that's for sure. Callie Deb says,
isn't me.
Jenna, the thing about 1 by 1 by 1 at 1 ounce is happening to me on many listings.
Really?
But it's the same listing that had the quantity issue. One was right, correct, and the other one
Right.
wasn't.
Right. It was really strange. So I was like, whoa, that's weird. Because I did them back to back because I wanted them out of my room, out of that shipping room because they were in the way. They're just big. So I did those first. And the first one went fine. The second one, that's when I wanted to start cursing your name.
Duncan says, eBay once changed my quantity 1 to 33.
Oh.
So I had to hit out of stock. They had to be doing this crap, I'll say crap, on purpose to help sellers fall below standard. I'm not going to say the S word unless I'm really mad about it. But that's your anger, not mine.
I would have said it for you, Duncan.
But here's the thing. eBay's never going to admit that they're the fault. They're going to say that, Duncan,
Yeah.
it was during the time you're sitting there eating your piece of KFC and you were so focused on your chicken that you hit 33 on the keyboard instead of 1. That's your fault, not ours.
I think
Sorry.
he gets the hamburger.
Jovial says, been hungry all afternoon since Jeff A. John been talking
it's
about
Hefe, not Jeffy. It's Hefe. Hefe
talking about
John.
making 100 tamales this weekend. And
Yes, we have so many in the
lot.
freezer.
A lot.
And then an entire, like, container in the refrigerator for us to eat during the week.
yeah, might as well eat them. But you
I
got
had
so
lunch.
much because see what we're gonna do is I told my kids, they're like, oh, we want tamales. Now, my daughter and her family are coming a day late, and that's on them.
No, they're coming.
A day after we're having the tamales, I thought.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
we had planned out. My son's coming a little bit early in the week, and I'm like, okay, let's just map out what meals we're going to make. So we're gonna do the tamales with rice and beans and all that. Break them out of the freezer. They'll be just as good as they were just made, with some homemade salsa and chips and all that. Be good stuff. And then the next day is going to be ham and homemade mac and cheese. Is everyone going to be there for that or no?
So, Wednesday being Christmas Eve, we're going to have an early dinner with ham and macaroni and cheese.
Grandkids love my mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So,
And so we're going to have that. And then we're all going to make hot cocoa. And we're going to get in the car and we're going to go to look at some Christmas lights. And there's a house out here that you can walk through the house. And they've got it
They had
all
one of those in
decorated.
California.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's bigger.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to do that on Christmas Eve.
Okay. And the one in California, they had it all, decked out. You go inside and they give you a little tour of their house. It's all decked out in Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go through the kitchen and they hand you like some cider or hot chocolate.
Yeah, they have the same thing
So-
at this house, but I think it's in Henderson or in that general vicinity. And then, but it's a 2-story house and it's giant. And every square inch is filled with Christmas. And they give you can get hot cocoa and some candy canes and stuff there too.
And then we're going to maybe on Christmas Day do a small turkey and a prime rib that we smoke. So yeah, it's gonna
And
be fun.
that's gonna be game night. We're gonna have
Flip
a
It
bunch
Good.
of games.
Flip It Good's with us. Nice to see you, Flip It Good. Ended to Flip It says eBay has always had issues with multi-quantity. Don't really have them anymore, but I remember having issues with what they charge for shipping and the number listed. And you think, look, they're doing all these things, right? They're focused on AI. I mean, these are legit problems on the platform that they still haven't fixed. And I think they need to stop what they're doing, get a couple of their experts on this, and make it right. Put this thing to bed so that we don't have to deal with it anymore. Cornhusker Picker says,
Hey, Cornhusker Picker!
still at work. That is why I'm a Team Replay. Wanted to pop online and wish everyone a happy holiday.
Yeah.
Going to send a package out tomorrow, so if Jenna can check DM on Discord and answer, would be great.
Wait, I did.
What?
Hold on. You
guys are awesome.
I did send a message back.
Did you?
Hold on. Did you
Jenna's
send
still
another
figuring
one?
out. There's someone that actually requested
shoot.
you. Did you see that one?
Yeah, that one I won't
Okay.
accept because I have no idea who it is.
Well, see, you don't know. You
No,
might be
because
using
the
an alias.
last time I accepted somebody, they talked disgustingly to me, and I had to quickly block
Oh, your
them.
virgin ears were corrupted.
Yeah,
Okay.
my virgin ears.
Hilly says, hi, John and Jen and FA fam. Nice to see you.
Hilly.
Hello. Hilly.
really don't
I
think this
recognize
one's
you.
in
I don't know. Because, see, here's the thing. YouTube's playing this game still with our handles instead of our actual usernames for some reason. So I think I've seen your
Yeah, he's
profile.
been here before.
I know. I
Yeah.
just can't put the Hilly with the name. The
Is
Tampa
it
Bay
Hill?
Picker.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know. You keep thinking about it while I talk. The Tampa Bay Picker says, Poshmark came through with 9 sales over the weekend. That's outstanding. Gotta love that. On Sunday, the problem with eBay was that I saw a sale in the app, but the sale notification did not come through for over an hour. Yeah, it's happens where you'll get a sale, and usually it's on an offer, and you won't see a payment, and it'll take a while for that payment to actually come through, if at all. Sometimes, been a couple times this year where the payment never came through. Andy says, I'm having problems scanning UPCs with phone. Comes up nothing found when I take a picture. If there's 1,000 of them, there's 1,000 with that picture, huh? I don't know. I don't utilize the UPC thing. Michael Mullet says, I will have the promoted rate mess up when I enter it. If it's 5% instead of 5.0, it'll default back to the suggested rate when you click out of the box. Honestly, that's a very convenient, isn't it? Isn't that convenient? I mean, you never see an error where they give you 1%. Well, there's no such thing as 2% promoted listings, right? Oh, I wanted 10. Somehow they gave me 2. It sold. Oh, well, okay, that sucks. You never see that. Did you find it?
I did.
Okay.
Okay, Chris, you have a message.
Devon says, I'm picking up my son in a couple hours, coming home from Italy. I'm so excited.
Oh, yay. I bet you are so excited.
Jackie Bleckner says, I received the Tree Cat hat and shirt I won. They're very
yay.
nice. That's awesome. Count. This is Paul Rose says, hi, John, Jenna, and F8 gang, full of cold and flu right now.
No.
So we'll sit this one out. Have a good one.
I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better.
Ugh,
Really.
That's bloody horrible. What? It just doesn't sound good with an accent. Without an accent,
right
huh?
without.
Alexandria says, hey, they just sniped on an eBay auction. Love it. Got my Star Trek item for a deal.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I'm a big sniper.
You get good deals on things because, see, I don't think people have the patience to wait for an item. So whereas in the past they'd watch it and they'd wait, maybe they set their alarm and come back to it. But I think that's why you'll sell, or at least try to sell, a decent item for like a 99 cents starting price, and you won't get a whole lot of bids to bring it up. And normally when you see, like, let's say an item with decent demand that sells for like $7,500, you will see on auction that item won't sell for more than $60 because of just the low demand of auctions. People just don't have the patience anymore. So it's a good way to source someone that's still using auctions. We've got Todd, the birthday boy.
Todd.
Nice to see you. Spam says, trying to avoid meanie post office lady.
Aww.
So we drove around our neighborhood at 4:30 and found our postal carrier. Gave him another 20 packages. Be sure to let your favorite carrier know you love them.
Absolutely.
But wait, is that your postal carrier that comes to your house? So why do you have to drive around looking for him?
I don't know.
I would just start having like really good conversations with your postal carrier about them, their life, what they like to do.
I meant to ask Sal that.
I know he likes to fish. I know he likes to do this and that. He talks about his family.
His wife's car broke down on Friday.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this guy's like really good dude, and you just relate to them on their level and say, look, here's my problem, and hopefully you can help me with this. That post office that I have to go to when you don't show up, or I'm not ready to give you all my packages when you do, well, I got to deal with her. And there's a chance that you've had to work with her. And you probably know what I'm talking about here. And so, maybe that kind of thing, or bake some cookies once in a while and, say, hey, I got a dozen cookies for you, thanks for coming. So work it out because it's well worth it. Gail says, look out, Nebraska is having a heat wave, 46 degrees.
40, that is not heat. I mean, maybe for you guys, but no.
Shopping with Cheryl says, I love my Jaden printer. I mean, for the price. Look, they don't sponsor the channel anymore. Honestly, I cut off that sponsorship because I guess it just wasn't a whole lot of people trying out their printers, I guess, but it wasn't enough to me. When we get a sponsor on the channel, it's important that we do something to give back to the audience. So like with the hats and the shirt with Tree Cat, Jaden's did do like a giveaway, but it's just like you see if something's working and if it's not, and so that's kind of.
I like the Jaden's printers better than the Rollos.
Yeah. Keith is with us. Nice to see you.
Hi, Keith.
Hi, all late to the party, but you're here. That's all that matters. See, trying to get through this. We got Tommy Z. He says, hello, favorite couple, and all the FA family went to the post office twice today.
Whoa. That means you must be having to get those packages out.
Every time I pull up to the parking lot of my post office here, I start kind of having flashbacks to some of the videos that I see, like the World Star videos that you see. And I'm like, I don't want to be in the next one. So
that's when I got in the. Remember when I got in the car accident? The lady at the USPS office.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you ever tell them that story?
Oh,
and she tried to blame you for backing into you.
I told the story already.
Well, there's like two people that were here back then when you told the story. No. It was a while ago. We were in the other place. It was a while ago.
But I was not. No, we were here.
Were we here? No, we weren't here.
Yes, we were.
All right. We're not going to argue about that. Let's see. Who else do we have here? A lot of sidebar convos, so I've got to navigate the landmines here. Devon made a box cake cookies so easily.
Yeah, those are easy.
What's box cake cookies?
They're just box cookies.
Oh, okay.
I'll make those, but John makes the better cookies.
Make me some chocolate chip cookies. I say me like I'm gonna get them all. No.
Wow,
Make us and the kids and everyone some chocolate chip cookies. And the secret to good chocolate chip cookies, guys, I'm telling you right now, made many a chocolate chip cookies in my life. I don't get like this from not eating them. Brown your butter. Brown your butter, guys. And you gotta let it cool off, right, a little bit. But brown your butter before you put it in your batch. I'm telling you, it's going to change the way it tastes. It's so good. Time to sell collectibles. Had to send family packages to Arizona, California, Washington, Kentucky. Spent 1 hour packing and 45 minutes in line at UPS store. Still have 2 to send to New Jersey and Delaware. Yeah. My goodness. We got everyone all over the place.
The one the big box that I sent off to our daughter in North Carolina, it's going to arrive tomorrow. So I'm super happy about that.
Question for you guys. How late is too late for you to... Well, I guess you would never... At this point, I wouldn't promise anyone any kind of Christmas anything. It's like if you get it shipped to you, you know what? Good luck. It may get there. It may not. But when is the latest date that you feel comfortable, I'll say, more comfortable in that it will arrive? Someone says, look, I'm in a state over. Do you think it'll get there? What is the... Because you know it's going to happen. People are going to start messaging. Maybe not all of us are going to get that message, but if you're one of the lucky ones to get that message, what do you say to that potential buyer? You want to sell your item, right? Henri Squaw says, I bought some Dove chocolate this weekend, but cupcakes sound delicious. That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to the Dollar Tree and I just bought the kids because I don't have a craving for candy. recently. So
Cheryl made, it's got the stuff to make chocolate and peanut butter fudge.
oh
Yes.
yeah.
And Duncan wants cookies. Got to come out here and get them. We'll make you a batch if you want to.
You come on over here. We'll make you all the cookies you want, and you can try our nasty KFC and see why I'm a no KFC gal.
Brenda says, good evening. I don't know if she checked in with us already, but
Hi,
she's
Brenda.
here.
She did.
Buckeyes, peanut butter and dipped in chocolate. Is
That's
that what they're called?
Buckeyes.
Okay. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You're welcome. Jovi says, dang, Todd, you can't get a break with John adding 10 years to your life. Well, can only judge his hands. That's all I can judge.
So you're saying his hands
They
look
look kind of used.
Whoa!
Look,
you know what? He's not in the
we
will.
love you, Todd.
He's not in the will. I'll be in the will.
I think you'd look. I've seen your picture. You're a good-looking guy.
He is a very good-looking guy.
But I think his hands just use a little too much airtime. I think it's time to put that gig away and put the video cam right on you. I think you do a great job.
Yeah.
I'm 70, just middle-aged.
missed.
Primo Chemo says tamales. We like to, but we see, in all seriousness, we like the kid on this channel, so hopefully nobody takes what I say.
I'd love to send you some. I just don't know how to ship them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make the trip out here, there, Primo.
You can come visit us.
How about this? This will be the next best thing to it. On Thursday, when we record, I'll make sure I'll eat one and show you.
That's rude. No.
Well, come on.
Don't do it.
Jane says, I forgot to say hi when I started watching, so hi, FA family.
Hello,
nice to see you.
Jane.
Devon says, holidays coming, lots of distractions.
Yes,
Lots of them.
Yes, they do.
But the distractions can't know that they're actually distractions. You got to just go with the flow. But in your mind, in your business mind, not your personal mind, but your business mind, you're like, damn it. I know I'm not getting sales because I'm not putting in the time. And it's like I'm not getting the traffic. I'm not getting the love from eBay because I haven't touched eBay in a day or two. And you just got to be okay with it. I've already conditioned myself. The last 2 weeks of the year are just going to be trash. And if sales come around and do well, then hey, we're good for it. Shopping with Cheryl says, just upgraded my store. So I'm taking pics and listening as I listen to this. Well, awesome.
Listening as I
listen to this.
That was a tongue twister.
Tamales are the very best.
Yeah, and John's a even
And
better.
oh man, there's something about. Okay, I took this pork roast, and you could just go on and maybe throw it in the, cut it into pieces and braise it. Like, I guess you'd put it on the skillet for a few minutes and then braise it. But I took the extra step of putting a. It's called what is it called? Mucho Gringo or something. It's a rub, like a Mexican style rub, and I put that on there on the smoker and let it go for about an hour and a half and just get some smoke in there. Then I cut it up into pieces and braised it in all that chili goodness, and it came out really good that way.
I ate 2 of those today. Those were good.
Ping G says, hello, John and Jenna and the chat. Happy
Hello,
Monday. Nice to see you, Ping. Omri Squaw says, well, the night of the 24th and all the day of the 25th, I'm busy and won't be attending to the business.
Yeah.
Excuses. Jenna Spendrift, yearned grapefruit?
Yum.
Grapefruit.
This one is raspberry lime.
Ah.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor of the channel.
It's okay. I forget who told me to buy or to try them, but they're all right. They're definitely not an ice drink, but I'll drink them.
Tez cooks for you.
Hello, Tess.
Nice to see you, and I'm sure you appreciate this time of year when everyone's cooking, which is a good thing. Time to sell collectible stores closing noon 24th December. We'll turn on time away until January 5th, traveling to Fort Knox.
Ooh, you going to Fort Knox?
Let us know if
You
they
gonna
find
get us
that
some
gold.
gold?
Let us know if they find that gold. Duncan said the body shooting was terrible. I'm not close to there.
Oh, thank God. But that absolutely horrendous.
Steven says, Steven's Bargains Barn says, I live in Kentucky. KFC sucks. I don't think
sucks
KFC's.
everywhere.
I don't think KFC's any better in Kentucky. I know we
No.
saw it when we were in South Carolina. We saw it, but we went to a different fried chicken place.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those mom and pop fried chicken places. And I got to tell you, it's probably some of the best fried chicken I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Forgot the name of the place
Yeah,
already.
that place was so busy, and it was just a little hole in the wall place. But everybody knew everybody. It was so cool.
Duncan says, Australia is no longer safe. There is someone getting hurt every day now. It makes me want to stay home, and I am glad I can. Yeah. I'm so glad I don't have to get out in this traffic. You see road rage videos like all the time popping up, and it makes me wonder. Well, what about the ones that aren't being recorded? How many road rage incidents are out there? I don't have to be involved in them anymore in traffic and dealing with all that. So
Well,
no.
it's not just road rage. There's people. This world is psycho. People have lost their minds.
People like to run red lights out here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
It's like crazy. I mean, it's already
and
well
drive the
established.
wrong way on the other side of the
It's
road.
well established that it's red, and they go right through. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Tribe Time 73 says, late to chat, playing catch up, but I have never had any issues with multi-quantity for any of my items in my store, but I am a list and forget when it comes to multi-items. So what I want everyone to think about doing, probably think about when it's slow for your store, because everyone sells different things and it's slow for different people. Like for me, it ain't slow in the summer. So for me, it's probably like right now this month. But go in and do an inventory and see, cross-check with what you have listed versus what's on the rack or in the tub or wherever you keep your stuff. And there's a chance you're going to find items that are like, what the hell? I remember listing this. Why is it not listed? And unfortunately, it happens. Whether eBay's dropping our listings or this kind of thing's happening with multi-quantity, the worst thing you can encounter is like one time we found 70, and this is like at the time, I think 400 items in our store. We found 70 something items in our store that was not listed.
Mm-hmm. What we like to do a
Barky.
He is barky, but he's barky all the time, so that's not uncommon for
I am not Barky.
you or. I forgot what I was saying.
That's a
Oh,
good
do
thing.
an inventory. We do it twice a year. What?
No, I didn't say nothing.
What'd you
I
say?
said nothing.
Uh-huh.
I'll let
lucky I
I'll let
didn't
Team
hear
Jenna
you.
tell you later in the chat what I said.
You're lucky. I didn't. Come
Devon's
on,
laughing.
girls, tell me.
We got Anissa says good evening. Nice to see
Hello.
you. And Duncan says John's mouse and keyboard are experiencing glitches. Yes. Samantha says hi, John, Jen, and FA viewers. Nice to see you,
Powered
Samantha.
by John, though. Hello,
Suppose man would
Samantha.
eat them before they got here. Yes, they would. James Jungle Safari says 22 degrees in Chicago.
Oh.
We have a heat wave over the last couple days.
Oh, no. No.
Joby says, Mom and I used to make 25-ish different types of cookies for Christmas, and I wonder why I'm a chunky monkey.
Oh, stop. Yeah, we usually do, they still do it, but my family does a cookie baking contest, and my mom's always the judge, which she's a terrible judge. But I obviously don't participate anymore, but they do.
Duncan says, eBay can't get quantity right. How about their accounting skills? Well, I don't have time to go through every week or every month to go through to see if they're taking the right amount out of all my listings. How many people out here actually do go in and do a deep dive to make sure eBay's not, charging us too much? Aside from what we know we're being charged too much, actually by accident being charged too much. Duncan says eBay. I got that. Silver hair. Todd says yes. The right eye cataract surgery went well. Jenna looks better. Glad John is still in front of my bad eye. Damn it! Get that other eye fixed.
He is in January.
Tamales great for company.
Yes, they're perfect. You just pull those bad boys out of the freezer and pop them in the microwave. They're good.
No. You steam them. You put them in the. You keep them in.
If you're doing a large amount, but no, if I'm pulling out 2 to eat, I'm only going to put it in the microwave.
Honor Squad says, I have to say I'm more grateful than ever that I get to do this job and work from home with all the flooding and levee breaks going on around here.
Yeah, are you guys close to that? I hope not.
Duncan wants mac and cheese now.
Oh,
That house
Cheryl, yeah.
is amazing. They may have a line.
Yeah, they may have a line, so we're gonna have to go like I said, early dinner, make the hot chocolate, and then get out.
Devon says we're making mac and cheese and chicken nuggets for our son when he gets home. Is he 5? No. But he doesn't get that in Italy.
No.
I mean, you should have said, look, how about we make you like a spaghetti dinner when you come
It's
home?
funny because it's so funny. I know how my mom feels when every once in a while I'll ask for a recipe. Tyler called yesterday and he's like, Mom, what was that cheesy rice that we used to eat all the
Rice-a-roni.
time? And I'm like, that was just rice-a-roni. And he's like, Mom, I'm craving it so bad. And we're at the store right now and I'm going to get some. And I'm like, okay, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, I hate craving crap. I hate it. Our Squaw says we have potato soup and chili for Christmas Eve.
Yum.
My sister's doing lasagna for Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potato
We like the
soup sounds
traditional
good.
thing, but yeah, I just want to get a nice prime rib. I know it's going to cost me an arm and a leg this year because for whatever reason the beef prices are crazy, but that's why we're going to make a turkey to go with it so people have choices.
Yeah.
Duncan says, damn, another payment, more work, I can't do it. That house, you just lost your place there.
You can do it!
Shopping with Cheryl says, Jenna, that house is racetrack in Boulder in Henderson. Well, that's way down there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's
That's way
not
down there.
close to where we are. That's for sure.
Travis in Dallas says, I buy frozen tamales from Walmart, Texas Tamale Company. I'm sure that they do the trick. I'm sure that they will fill your tamale need, but there's something about the homemade tamales that are just, you cannot replicate. Discord has a lot of trolls. You have to be careful, Jenna.
Yes, I am careful. That's why he's still sitting there, not going to. Do
Jovial says,
anything.
chili on the stove, cookies in the oven, accidentally dumped Hershey's cocoa powder in the chili. Delish. Gives a smoky flavor. Everyone should try it.
Oh my gosh, Rhonda, that's awful.
Well, that's how they ended up with like honey on pepperoni pizza because somebody accidentally dropped the honey on the pizza and they're like, ooh, this is good, I think.
honey.
By-
Since when do you talk about honey on pizza? I
On-
thought you were going to say
Honey
pineapple.
on a pepperoni pizza.
I've actually had honey, like a hot honey, on a pizza. I forget what the other toppings were, but it was really good actually.
Bystander 0007. It does that to me too every time it glitches when I add promoted rate.
Oh. Hershey's chocolate gives it a better taste.
Duncan says, I'm talking to my postman. I found his wife is from the same Indonesian city as my wife.
Oh,
It's a small
wow.
world. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a small, small world.
Spam says our postal carrier already came by normal time and picked up packages. We had another 20 later on.
Oh.
So now he thinks he's getting stalked. Laxative in the cookies always work things out. Things always come out a little smoother
Ew.
when you have laxative in your cookies.
Stop.
We're Pigs Fly Farm. I have the Jaden also. Love it.
Yeah, we love it too.
Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging with us.
I love her. It's
Um,
a donkey, I think.
It says, what? Jenna is making choc chip cookies? Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna.
She doesn't do a lot of that. Are you doing any chocolate chip cookies this year? What are you
I
gonna
told
bake?
you we're gonna bake on Saturday.
What are you choosing to bake? And don't tell me some peanut butter thing that I told you about. What is it that you wanted to bake?
Well, I can find something to make.
Number one's profit. I'm late. Against the eBay glitch, or what's probably meant to say. What's the eBay glitch? The eBay glitch. If you didn't catch what I was saying, it's something that I've encountered for the last few years, but it seems like it's actually happening like almost every time I have a multi-quantity listing where the quantity is fine when it's in your store, but when you get a sale, for one, eBay knocks the quantity remaining down to 1. So you sold that one, you still have 1 left, which allows you to go in there and fix it, right? And why is this so important? Okay, fine, it's a pain in the butt to have to go in there and relist. But if you have multi-quantity listings, the appeal to multi-quantity is you can if you have that listing, you keep it going. You never end items sell similar to that. Once you get sales underneath, you have like 20, 30 of those items, you sold 10, you have a sales history that you want. It helps boost that item in the algorithm. eBay thinks, oh, this is a hot item. It's had 10 sales. we're confident in this product, and and they give you a little bit better boosting. But when I have to go in now and relist it, it's starting with a new item number. It has no sales history, and it's a little bit more difficult to get those sales going. Biff says brown the butter for Rice Krispie treats. That's interesting.
That's a great idea.
We got something. We have incoming. What's this?
Incoming. Oh,
Keith. Thanks, buddy. Merry Christmas and a huge thank you to everyone who's supported the Flippin' Ain't Easy channel in any way. May your listings be seen, your offers be fair, and your parcels arrive safely.
Oh, that was so well said. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for that.
You
forgot one.
Mwah.
You forgot one, and may your returns get lost. Well, that's what I would say.
No, it's not.
Let's see. Devon's there with cookies. Shopping with Cheryl says, I couldn't promise USPS would get it across the street by Christmas.
That's so true. Oh my gosh. Never promise anything.
Number one's profit. I always say promise to get to the post office the same day. From there, it's USPS.
Yeah.
Yes. Duncan's already warning buyers of postal delays. Mm-hmm. I'm banned from going to America. They said I'm in too much trouble. You sound like it. Yeah.
No. I want to go hang out with Duncan.
Yeah, he'd be fun at a party.
Yeah. I want to go hang out I want to do his shipping.
I would go out there as long as he's the one that's in front when the kangaroo starts running up at you. I don't want to deal with that. Alzy Blade says if USPS 5 to 10 days delivery from when I drop it off, not Mid-Atlantic or New England for me. I'm in Connecticut. Wow, that's about right this time of year. But I got to tell you, if we think back, for those of you who've been selling for a while, think back to I think 2021 or was it 2020, where they were having a hard time getting our packages on, because I think of the pandemic and people coming back, or a shortage of workers and all that.
Oh, that was.
They had a tough time getting our packages delivered on time. Duncan says new law coming for Aussies visiting USA: 5 years of social media, 10 years of phone numbers you dialed, and they want your family tree too.
Are you being serious?
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Flippin' Good says, Jenna, try adding a little lemon juice to Spindrift. It helps enhance the flavor.
Oh, really? Okay, I will do that.
We have some of that concentrated lemon juice, don't we? Still have that? I cook with it once in a while.
Dash of it in there, but yeah, there's something about, I don't know what it is. There's like a flavor. I don't know if it's metal or a chemical taste. I don't know. I can't grasp it, but this is probably the one that's the least. It has more flavor than the others.
I have news for you, Duncan. The KFC in Australia is not the best one. A guy from New Zealand went to the KFC in Iran, and he said it was the best chicken sandwich he ever had.
Oh, that's bull.
And it was a lot different looking, too. Travis says, KFC definitely not what it was when I was a kid. Now it's nasty.
It is nasty.
Let's see. Callie Debs, I was close to 80 degrees here.
I know. You guys are like, it's crazy weather there. I mean, beautiful, but...
If you ever need cataract surgery, pay up for the prescription lenses. Worth every penny. Huh? I don't know. Hopefully I'll never know. Callie Deb says the Central Valley is 49 today with fog.
Oh.
Biff says if you can put chocolate in Mexican mole, it may not be that out of place in Chile. I don't make mole. Duncan says, okay, now I got to do the packing. Jenna not helping me.
You can do it!
Jody says...
I accidentally hit both buttons at the same time. Right. I'm sorry.
Jody says, I live in Washington near the flooding and levee breaking. However, we are on a hill, so as long as we stay up here, we're good. Hubby drives 2 times extra long because of the highway flooding issues or closures. Oh, my
gosh. You guys stay safe, because that's
horrible.
No joke.
Let's see. And Devon was saying, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. The super chat. Thank you for that. And Jody says the levees in Tukwila are pretty large. So far as I know, there is no walls on the west side of the river. A huge area to Kent is now dealing with flash flooding.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
Yeah.
It's just a bad time of year. So here's what I'm going to do, because she put her phone up there again as I asked her not to. That's good right there, so I can
You
see.
don't need to keep flipping over there.
Here's the thing.
There's no reason for you to be there.
We're going to have you guys right now put a number between 1 and 200, because 300 is kind of excessive. 1 and 200, and we're going to play this Tree Cat promo, and we will be right back to draw the number. You hear us talk about Tree Cat a lot on this channel. And yes, it's a processing tool. They support eBay, Mercari, Poshmark. They just added Whatnot. So many features, like how about the ability to end your items if it sells on another platform? How about scheduled relist? So even eBay doesn't offer that, where you can schedule an item to relist every so many days, weeks, or whatever it is. How about the ability to have a library of your listings, where eBay only keeps your listing 90 days? Tree Cat will keep your listings and your photos indefinitely. So they're adding new features all the time. And the cool thing right now, guys, is between now and the end of October, if you use my code FAE, you will get 2 months for free. That's right, 2 months for free. The cool thing is, if you decide to stay with Tree Cat, which I think you will, you only pay as you sell. So if you don't make many sales, you're not going to pay much. There's no monthly fees. There's no sign-up fees or anything like that. But use my code FAE to get 2 months for free. What are you waiting for? So the audio's screwed up on that video. I'm going to redo the video anyway. So at some point, maybe I'll rework it here this week or something. Yeah, and maybe
not have your hat crooked.
Yeah, well, my hat's always crooked. I'm always looking at my hat because it looks crooked from my vantage, but it may not be.
It's kind of like his parking.
So here's the deal. We have only a few, so your chances are really good. You guys want to win the hat, put your guess in now. We'll read a couple more comments here. Do they have chickens in Iran?
Oh.
It might not be chicken. I think they do.
I think they have to.
And to flip it says, yes, John, you need to rework the Tree Cat video. Now it has double audio.
How is that happening?
Todd says, oh, this reminds me, I got to send stuff from my win last week. Yes. Send me your email.
Yeah, hello.
Underscore says there are some recipes that actually call for cocoa powder. I'm in the same boat as Jody. We all live on a hill away from the edge.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's
Thank
good.
God.
So, Holy Echo
I
on the TC vid.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what that is, because we didn't change anything.
We haven't done anything to
The only thing I could say is there was an update on the software we use, so maybe that's the... I'll get down to the nitty-gritty on it, so don't worry. I will go in and do some checking after we're done here.
She said, Holy Echo.
So here's the deal. And real quick, just so you guys know, on Tree Cat, they have so many cool features that either are already there or are coming. And I think 2026 is going to be a great year for them once it's all put together. But you right now can sign up by the end of the year, and you're going to get until the end of February for free. I don't care how many items you sell on eBay. Where you normally would get billed for, they call it a billable action, and you don't pay a monthly fee, by the way. You're not paying a thing through the 28th of February. So
yeah, you don't pay anything. You get to know the software. You can load all your items up in there and then keep track of them as they sell and cross list from it. It's amazing. It's so easy to cross list with Tree Cat.
Yeah, it's good to know that someone said that my intro is echoing as well. But here's the thing. We're going to do the drawing right now. So you guys ready? Here we go. We're going to use Grok because they did a pretty good number. Here's the number. It's thinking. Where's it at? Oh, 83.
83.
83 is the number right there. 83. Jenna's going to determine the winner. And let's see. Let's see why my thing is hold on real quick. Bear with me a second. Jenna, do you have a winner?
I think I do, and it is Biff!
Really?
Yeah.
So, send me an email at flipitanteasy2020@gmail.com.
Mild-eyed melancholy, a.k.a. Biff.
All right. So, I'll put that in the chat, too. Flippin' ain't easy. It's not See, it's my
What
my.
I don't like about Tree is that you have to have your computer on all the time for the inventory control. Yes, you do have to have the agent running in the background on a laptop, on a PC, or whatever. And the way we do it is I have the PC run or the laptop running in the shipping room, and the screen just goes to sleep instead of the whole computer going to sleep. We figured that out, how to fix that problem, but yes, it is running in the background. The agent has to work even when you're not working, in case you have a sale, and so that TreeCat software can pull that down from the other sites.
Yeah, and the way that the little agent that runs on your PC is actually doing some work, so it's kind of speeds up the process, right? Instead of relying entirely on your internet connection, it's doing work and calculations or whatever it is. But it's kind of the way they have it set
Draw
up.
again. I've already won.
Draw again. You already
Wait.
won.
Did he win already?
Okay, let's do it again.
Tell him to think harder.
You just wanted
Click
to win.
on think harder. I want to see.
All
what
right,
it
we're
says.
gonna tell
Why
it to
is
think
there
harder.
a bug in here?
I don't know, because it's bugging you. Hold on. Let's do it. Think harder.
See if my globe still works.
Executing code in 2 lines. See, this is going to take an hour for it to generate a damn
no.
number. Random number in 1 to 1,000?
Oh,
no.
no. Grok, stop.
No.
Stop.
No, I'm not going to stop it.
Not
I'm just.
you.
Well, he doesn't hear you. I will just retype in the command and I'll just do it regular style. How about that? No response.
Oh.
You got to love the AI these days. They
Yeah.
they selectively ignore you. So let's try it again. It's
My
not
magic
going.
ball, my magic. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay,
Ben?
we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this with here it is. We're gonna do it with
Said I
perplexity.
just like to play. but
Perplexity says 137.
137.
Okay, find us a winner.
Crystal ball. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Shopping with Cheryl says sounded like it may have been playing through your mic also. Okay.
Oh,
And
that's weird.
I will fix it. You might hear one on the outro, but I'll try to
what was
work on
the
it.
number?
137. Lower your heating bill. Says what I don't like about TreeCat is that you have to have your computer all the time. We talked about that, but it's part of the way that it's set up. Innocent Flipper says, don't you have to do that for any cross-listing software if you don't want the delete? If you want the delete sold items feature to work in real time, that's the primary purpose for it, to have that agent working in the background. But I do know that it's going to very soon. They're reworking the UI and they're working that part of it again to where it's going to really kind of speed things up because it's actually doing some other things to help with the performance. Grok is going to take over. LOL, kinda. No, you don't. No, I don't. What did we mess up? It says Basketball says running a daemon process on a PC versus active API monitoring, like say Rhythm does big difference. Rhythm does big difference. I don't know.
I don't know how any of that works, but
I don't know.
I just
That's
know
out of
it
my
works
pay
for
grade.
us.
But that's what they're telling me. That must be why it's so cheap. Currently use Viku for inventory control. They're coming out with cross-listing shortly. The cool thing about TreeCat is they already have the cross-listing in place. That's the first thing that they've done, and now they're you can go on right now and upload your store, and in 90 days, if it's ended or you've sold it already, those photos and the listings are going to be gone. But if it sells and you have a library of your listings on TreeCat, you can always go back to it if you find that item again, even if it's already out of eBay. So that's kind of the cool thing about it.
I don't know who won.
So guys, you don't know who won?
No.
What do you mean?
God.
137. So Jovial's up there. Okay, so
wait.
we got Jane at
Here,
127 and Jovial.
that one.
Oh, okay. Common
Common
Sense.
Sense. OG 1974.
Common Sense OG right there is the winner. 142.
Yeah.
So Common Sense OG 1974. Hit me up with an email, flippingainteasy2020@gmail.com with your size of your shirt, and we'll send you out an adjustable TreeCat hat as well. So look, guys, I want to thank you for being here and hanging out with us.
Jane, I promise you're gonna get it sometime. You are gonna get it.
So, like Christopher Nutter has too many items to ship. So, and then
You can do it!
Wouldn't allow sales since you do not know when you'll be returning. Good thoughts for your uncle. So, with that said, I want to thank you guys for being here, being the best. I don't know. I didn't catch that part of the sidebar convo. You guys again are the best part of the show. We got 2 weeks left, guys. 2 weeks left, and we're gonna have a show on Friday, and we'll also have a show on the following Monday. The Friday after Christmas, we're not going to have. Why am I not on the main screen? So the Friday after Christmas, we're not going to do that, and I think we'll be back on that following Monday. So, and I'll try to get some videos out, but just right now, I've been scrambling between life and cooking and eBay and the things that I like to do and she likes to do are just like a lot. So that said, I want you guys.
Did you tell Common Sense to send us an email?
Yeah, he or she said flippin'.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, flippin' ain't easy 2020@gmail.com.
Yes, and we need your address and your shirt size.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes. So with that, Keith, thanks all, and thanks John and Jennifer for the live Merry Christmas to all. We'll see you on Friday. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday.
Friday. We'll be
So,
here, hopefully. And if we don't, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all the things.
And enjoy the season. We have the lights up. We have the tree up. We got the things happening, and it's a little different than the last few years. And I think for the better. So try to enjoy the season. Don't just work.
Can't guarantee what's going to happen next year, but
Yeah.
I can guarantee you Christmas is Christmasing this year.
But figuring all that out, if you're going to work through it or if you're going to take time off, is yet another example of how flipping ain't easy. Again, have a great week, and we'll talk to you guys here very soon.
We love you. God bless.
Take care.
Returns and no more offers to